G'day guys, as you all jump in, as I await a couple more people and drink this wonderful glass of H2O. Can you hear me loud and clear? Just want to check you can hear my voice. If you can, please just type yes, you can hear me. Much appreciated. All right, so here we are. You can hear me. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that, guys. And here I am. Hello there. Here is the face of a man that needs a rest. Here is the face of a very excited human being. This is the face of a man who's going to be taking tomorrow to relax because I have got the most epic fun adventure coming up on the weekend. For those that are booked in and coming along to Sydney, I cannot wait. I literally can't wait. I've been so excited to do this for such a long time. So I'm really looking forward to putting on an epic show in Sydney. And then obviously Brisbane, Melbourne, and all the other capital cities that we are going to on this tour. I am absolutely... I'm so excited, I'm probably exhausting myself through the excitement. So, look, I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about a couple of things. Now, for those that listen to the TraderCobb Crypto podcast and follow me closely, you'll know that I've been talking a little bit about, for a start, the weekly candle. This weekly candle has pulled back 34% oddish, or ish odd, or odd, yeah, just 30 odd percent, 34%. Break the high of that candle, and yes, I can see us hitting new 2019 highs, okay? So I really want to see the high of that candle broken, but here's the perfect storm. I've been talking about this recently quite a bit. You know, there's been a real lack of conviction, I must say, in the sellers. You know, we've seen lower high, lower low. We haven't seen the best cyclicity on 4 hour. Now, I love trading periods like this, whether it's up or down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind if it's up or down. Obviously, I prefer it to be up for the simple purpose that we all do well. And as much as turkeys fly and hurricanes, look, I'm all for turkeys flying and hurricanes, for God's sake. You know, I invest in this space too. I want to see the market go up. But I prefer to trade nice cyclicity on the mids. And the problem we've had is that in this most recent sort of move, yes, we've moved lower, but there's not been a great deal of conviction. The sellers have sort of been waning. There's not been a huge amount of strong selling activity. Now, if we look at the 2 hour, yes, there have been opportunities that one may have taken. But if you know the rules, you wouldn't have taken it. Why? That little bearish candle right there, as sweet as a nut as it looked, there's a very round number of 10,000 right there. And yes, of course, although it would have been a profitable trade, I didn't take it. Why? Because it's a round number. I don't trade ahead of, you know, significant levels and psychological barriers, and there's not much more of a significant level than going from 4 figures to 5 figures, i.e., you know, 9,900 to 10,000. So I left that one alone, and then we saw it pulled back. We saw a new lower low, so the trend was flowing, pulled back in, big selling came in, and then it was immediately met by buying, and that's where I've sort of seen it as what I say, the green shoots. No worries, Chris. You know, it's what I call green shoots, and I'm seeing the bulls starting to fight a little bit harder than the bears are trying to drag the market down. Now, I'll come back to the daily and discuss it with you. For me, obviously, the high of this candle here is also the high of this weekly candle. So I want to see that high taken out. The absolute best boiling pot scenario for bullishness, in my view, and the way that I trade, this is my opinion and not financial advice, of course, is for us to see a higher low here, and then I'd love to see a 5 or 6% move higher. A strong conviction buy signal. Also not signal, but strong conviction buying push in. And if we can see that over the next couple of days, I mean, keep in mind we've got all the way till Monday, 10 o'clock Sydney time to crack up through this level and to break that weekly candle. And if we do see that from this point out, then we will see an uptrend on the daily. We will see that weekly candle being broken to the upside. Now that is 2 thumbs up for one top market. And at that point, I will be very bullish again, and I will be, you know, balls deep, looking for opportunities to the upside. For now, the last sort of 8 days, the last week, I should say, I haven't had a great deal of trades. I had 2 losing trades last week, 2 in a row. I haven't had that for a while. There was a very profitable, great little trade that did set up on the 8 hour, on the 4 hour, I should say, back here off of the $11,000 mark. But I was actually at an event at that time. I think I've told you that already, which is, here's a little tip for you. If you know I'm going to an event, always do a scan, because it seems to be when the market seems to give me my best trading opportunities when I actually can't physically be there to place the bloody trade. So there you go, a little bit of an inside tip there as far as when to be very, very alert and very, very aware. But right now, what I'm hoping to see is I'm hoping that we've seen a new higher low here. Now, of course, that's not going to be confirmed until we break up through the higher high, but we've got every chance of doing that. It's about ticking little boxes. Now, I'm not long and I'm not short. I am patiently waiting my opportunities. And for me right now, if we look across the rest of the top 10, which I'm about to do in just a second, you'll actually note that much of the top 10 has outperformed Bitcoin and has set a bit of a precedent. Question coming in. Sustained volume on moves and real convictions, especially absent of late. Yes, but why? Back to BitMEX FUD. It could just be the market, Chris. Markets just do what markets do. The why, the what, and the when, I'm not interested. I'm a trader. I'll read what is in front of me at the time. And right now, I just haven't seen that conviction. So therefore, it's about staying put. It's as much about being a trader as getting involved. Now we see Ethereum, it rejected $200, a rejection candle right here. It's broken the high of that. Reject 200, potential higher low, break the high of the bullish candle, tick, 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 small ticks. Again, I'm not suggesting we're bullish, not at all. I'm suggesting that the bulls are putting a fight up at the moment. We go to EOS. We've actually got not so much of a clear higher low on EOS, but it has pushed to a higher high. Again, it has outperformed or performed better than Bitcoin. Stellar Lumen, potential for a higher low here. There's the bullish candle. Now keep in mind, as I say, there's the bullish candle. That was yesterday. We didn't get that on Bitcoin. We got that on Ethereum. We got that on EOS. We got that on Stellar. We also got that on XRP. Now, again, if we were to push above here, we would have a higher low. Coming off of what? Well, coming off a very strong, sustained support. Now, it doesn't suggest that we're going to get back up to these highs. Not at all. It just suggests that the bulls might be starting to take control once again. Litecoin bullish candle yesterday hasn't broken the high, but once again, there is a potential for that higher low. Bitcoin Cash following very closely to Bitcoin, as it generally does, but a bullish candle where Bitcoin did not see that. Binance, not so much at all. But again, there's the potential for that higher low. Tron's been a mess, and one of the things I don't like about Tron is the fact that it seems to weigh heavily on whatever Mr. Sun has to say, do, if he's got gallstones or bladder stones, or if he's taking a piss or taking a fart. It seems to move erratically, based too much around a central figure. I'm not a great fan of that. It is a more volatile market to trade, which doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just seems very reactive upon the outcomes of a certain individual. And finally, Cardano, bullish candle, a good nearly 6% yesterday with the break of the high. Now, what does this say to me? Well, it doesn't say too much as far as absolutes. And what I mean by absolutes are the rules that I trade by. They must be as they're meant to be. Absolutes is a trend. Right now, we've got a lower high, a lower low, a potential lower high, but also a potential higher low. We've got the weekly back in that cradle zone with the bullish candle after a 34% pullback. Now, of course, the average pullback in the 2017 bull run was about 35.75%. We didn't get that deep, but it's an average. It doesn't need to be so. It's the first decent pullback we've had into the weekly cradle zone here. It is starting to look a little bit more like the bulls are putting up their fight. And that is what I wanted to talk to you about. Now, we've got this weekend course coming in Sydney. Then, of course, we go on to Brisbane. From Brisbane, we go to Melbourne and around the rest of the nation. Now, if you have not got your spot, if you're a member, let us know. We'll give you a massive discount. If you're not a member, then make sure you get along. All you got to do is click on the website link, this little bad boy here. Get yourself along. You can see what you're going to get in that period of time. You can see the dates. And if you haven't booked already and you're considering it, then you better get on quickly, because I've got absolutely full pride in saying that these have been snapped up very, very quickly. Sydney is just about at capacity. I think we've got 2 or 3 spots left. And I'm very, very excited, as I say, to bring it to you guys. So get on, get your spot, and come along to what's going to be a great weekend filled with trading education, as well as lots of yarns, lots of stories, lots of answering your questions, and a shed load, nearly did it, of laughs. Going to have a fantastic time, guys. You have a fantastic day. Tomorrow, look, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be doing my meditation, getting myself in the zone so I can deliver the absolute best of my ability on Saturday and Sunday. You have a fantastic evening and a fantastic weekend. If I don't see you on the course, and for those that I will see, strap yourself in. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Cheers, guys. When Island. Hey, listen, when you bring me there, we're going to go to the US next and then probably over to US, then Europe. We'll be there. We'll see you there. And I need to go to sleep. Cheers, guys. Get your spot. Bye for now.